Hello, my dear Cancer. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between October 16 to October 31st, 2016, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at queenofcupstarot@outlook.com. So, October 16, we will have the full moon, supermoon. It is also known as the Hunter's Moon by Native Americans and as the blood moon all over the world. So it will be the first of 3 supermoons for 2016. It will look slightly larger and brighter than usual, although I thought that our last moon was really bright and big. So at October 20 to October 21st, we will have the Orionids meteor shower that radiates from the constellation of Orion. So that could be nice to watch. It is dust grains left behind by Comet Halley. October 30, we will have the new moon in daytime. So the night at this time will be very dark without the moon. So, I call the divine with love and light. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. I want my dear Cancer viewers to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want them to have creative success and to walk on their highest path towards spiritual enlightenment and their highest destiny. So, what's in store for Cancer? The second half of October 2016. We'll see what's going on here. Takes time to mix your cards this time. Maybe it was, yeah, okay, it's done now. That's good. So I'll just tune in to you a little bit. Cancer, the second part of October 2016. So this is your future. This is the now here, and this is the past. So the now is usually the time, the second half of October 2016, but whenever you watch this is probably the right time to watch it. So the first card for you, Cancer, is the High Priest. It's called the Hierophant also in many decks, but here's the High Priest, and the High Priest is about it's about human spiritual development. It's about how we have developed spiritually. Usually it's now depicted often as like our social gathering, like what we have gathered socially, the knowledge how to behave to one another, like the 10 commandments and so on. Social rules, how to behave, and sometimes those social rules are tagged along by a shadow. Therefore, the things that are not allowed and that we have put in our shadow. So this kind of rules and regulations on a human level have made us rather lost and with this shadow tagging along, because what we need to do instead is to follow our heart and our soul, and the right things will come up. We will be as God intended us up on earth, but by following other people's compasses and maps, we are becoming like a little bit lost. And but this card is beautiful because it's pointing to that that if people are becoming their true inner self, we all can create a paradise on earth. This is also the card for Taurus, and Taurus is very spiritual people. So it's for spirituality. It's for like knowledge, old knowledge, and how we share knowledge in a tribe, in a civilization. So it's a very beautiful card, but it's also has a lot of stigmata because of how religion has affected people on earth. The wars that have been made in the name of a religion, the oppression that have been made in the names of religion. So we have some problems here when human mind is making laws that's for the divine. It's being a bit messed up. So my advice to you is to follow your inner path, the map and the compass. That's for you only. And to be able to follow that, you need to follow your emotions and your desires and your dreams, and stay in your body, because your body is your temple. Okay? It's your direct line to God. So the next card we have here is Five of Pentacles. So it seems like some of you Cancer can feel like a little bit like on the outside of society, like feel like you're not included, like something here has led to some kind of loss. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of loss, of being left out, of being not included amongst people. For some of you, it could be like you had marriage plans and they didn't work out, because the High Priest is sometimes about marriage. It can also be a company, so you can have been let loose from a job, or something that made you feel like excluded, something that made you feel like you didn't belong, or that you weren't wanted. For some of you, it can also have to do with money, that you feel like money is tight, and usually like the value you have on yourself is the value you have in your wallet, is what we say. But a good thing can also be to look at your finances and how much you spend every month, and like make some kind of calculation, like draw into things that you don't need, because humankind is need to work less and have more fun. So maybe it's not like money's lacking, maybe you're spending too much, and because yes, we need our free time more. We are becoming like almost working slave to the capitalism. Sometimes this could be depicted as like a business leader. You see, it's like a business leader in an office. It's like yeah, it's like big capital with the nice view and the nice dark carpet here. And maybe this is like you're outcast of the system, or you're not feeling that you're getting enough from this system, because you have also the Tower card here. So it's the Five of Pentacles is surrounded by major arcana cards. So it seems like something with your economy is going on here that can be rather frustrating and scary, but it seems to be some kind of clean out, like what I just told you, that maybe you need to like find your own way, and not the way of capitalism, but maybe the way of you and your soul, what you are supposed to do here on earth. Maybe you are not supposed to spend time in a workplace where you're not feeling really content. And so it's some kind of revelation here. You can come to some sudden insight that's like tearing apart the thing that you knew before. It can also be, like I said before, that you have lost some kind of position in society that you felt like you identified with. You felt like you were your job, you were your title in some sense, and here it's lost, but it's for a good cause, because the Towers always clean out a mess that you have made for yourself. And it's always a help, because it wants the light inside of you that I talked about with a Hierophant card, with a High Priest card. It wants the light that's inside of you to shine out on the outside, so your soul will be visible for anyone to see, and your road ahead will be very clear, crystal clear, because you're in tune with your inner self, finally, and not following other people's ideas of how your life should be, but your own. The next card here is the Page of Pentacles. It comes really beautiful here in this situation, because the Page of Pentacles is like how God actually planted you on earth. This is a little page of earth, So it's a child planted on earth. She's almost like this tree here in the back, in the behind, taking down sunlight, making it to sugar, making it to fruits, flowers, flowers first, fruits then, and also it breathes in carbon dioxide and breathes out oxygen for us to breathe. So they are like our diverse lungs. And they are doing a beautiful thing when they take down light and make it to sugar, because it's like it crosses dimensions from light to sugar. And this is what one of God's flowers are also doing on earth. She takes down the light of the divine, like the light from her soul, and she puts it out on earth, making the earth more beautiful for each and every day that she lives here. And she doesn't follow other person's rules or regulations. She follows the divine's rules and regulations, like what's in her heart, you can say. She's very, very keen on following her mission, like why she were put here on earth. So when you got this card, you usually have got an idea of what's closest to your heart, and it's like a seed you have got that you can make something out of. You can plant it to the earth, and you can start maybe a new business, maybe your own business, maybe do something that's totally out of the order, like starting a farm, or going out to another country, like a volunteer or whatever. It can be a very big facet of things, like anything that you can imagine, and usually it's very close to your heart. You see that she holds it over her heart space here, and she's also dressed in green, and green is the color of love now these days with the heart chakra. And she also has the pink flowers here, like pink and purple a little bit, and a white goat, and that's actually showing her strength. This goat doesn't have the horns, but usually when you get this card, you have been down in your shadow, working with your shadow, taking up like your strength, that's all in your stubbornness, that's like depicted like a goat. And people are of course scared that it's the devil, but it's not. It's just your suppressed strength, like your own inner compass, your own stubbornness to work towards a goal, even though it's highly resisted by others in your environment, because you were here to do the special work from your soul, from the divine, and you are not supposed to run around and make errands for other people. You're more important than that. You have a mission. And here you have a Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords can be you, or it can be another person. It felt a little bit like another person coming in here. But it can be you needing to make a decision, like really clear, really crystal clear. And she has a little bit of foggy eyes here. So it's like her listening to her inside and not really seeing the outside, because this is how she makes decision. But this can also be a person in your surrounding that you have met that might help you make this decision. Even if they are being bad towards you, it could be a help to see certain things and make a decision. Because our worst enemies are often our best helpers. Like they make us see things that we wouldn't have seen if everything was comfortable and just fall into the right place. So, but it can be you, or it could be someone else, air sign, or some kind of advisor, like a road sign, where to go. And where to go is indicated here, like it's something with justice, it's something with education, it's something with making things right, like taking down. She is taking down her soul's intention through her sword. That's through her mind. So it's a person that is connected to her source through her mind. And not that blathering mind, blabbering, bragging, saying a lot of things, but the crystal clear Ace of Swords kind of mind. The looking, that just sees the world and instantly knows what to do. So it's a really good advisor, this one. But she's sometimes a bit bitchy, sometimes a bit cold, sometimes a bit detached. Therefore, I think it feels like it might not be you. It might be some outer resistance that maybe put you in the right track. Someone that's challenged you a little bit, that puts you on the right track. But for some of you, it will be your own inner guidance that you need to listen to. and maybe search for a bit stillness, because the Queen of Swords in this card is a bit like a hermit. She's searching for some solitude to make up her mind. So underneath the High Priest we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like, yes, it could be a place of value. It could be a place like how your friends views you, how your family views you, the company that pays you money. This is a place of value. Value can be money. It could be like warm friendship, being taken care of, getting your needs met. So it could be restaurants and some places also of gathering, but it seems to be like a place where you get your nourishment, where you get your needs fulfilled, and something to do with people, community maybe, workplace, family, where you get your support. And with the Five of Pentacles, it indicates that the support is like withdrawn. Maybe someone had used to pay your money or give you something, and now they are not. So we'll see what's happening. Yes, and we have a little Page of Swords here. This is you might feel a little orphan, like you are lost. You don't have the support that you used to have, and you feel almost like a child, abandoned or cast out of the nest. So like a little bird that needs to start learning how to fly. But the good news is that you are not any kind of bird. You are an eagle. You see this on his necklace here, and also on his arm, that you're an eagle. So there's very good prosperity for you when you are growing up. You're not going to be a swan, you're going to be an eagle. So so it's feisty. Yes, and this is again with this justice and knowledge. Maybe yes, it's everything to do with writing, with like fighting for justice, fighting for what you think is right, fighting for people's liberty. Yeah, so it's very revolutionary, and it could also be like more warm things, like being a teacher, being someone that guides other people through life. So it's like you are learning now to detach from it seems like some of you might be moving away from your parents, or leaving a job that were giving you a lot of riches and made you feel secure, and now it's like time you have been cast out of the nest. You're a little eagle's baby here, and you need to learn how to fly on your own. So this thing that ended here, like this beautiful situation where you were like taken care of, it ended here. You are leaving this eagle's nest, and you are going to fly freely. Well, see what this going. Yes, Four of Wands. So you see the old things here is crumbling down. It's like God's work. Something happened to you that made you feel like you were cast out of the nest, but it's like in order. It was in the divine order, and it will make a new stability for you that's from you alone, no one else. You will feel more like a grown-up. You will feel like you know more about yourself now than ever before, like you can take decisions for the future. You solid are the main authority in your life. So it's actually a new foundation for you. This old destruction, the destruction of the old, will leave something new for you, something better, something that's not sheltering in the same way, but more purely you. You don't have to be like in other people's like be friend with them or keep it's like you were a little bit like you needed to be very good to get this, and now it's gone. So now you can be a grown-up person doing your own kind of thing here. And underneath the Page of Pentacles, like this little person being planted here on earth, you have the star. So you're not only like planted here with a mission, you also have a very beautiful guidance by the star and by the divine. So it seems like you will soon know what you are going to do with your life, your life's purpose, and it seems like you're going to be guided very gently, step by step, towards your new goal. So it's very beautiful. And you have an ibis here. It needs water, so you need to see too that you are getting like a new nice environment, that you are taking care of if you can't provide it by other people, you need to provide it for yourself. So it's a lot of with healing also, healing of the old wounds, so you can make this new beautiful beginning, putting your seed to ground and making your beautiful, beautiful future here. So we'll see. And underneath the Queen of Swords, that might be another person, you have the Moon card. So the Moon card is like being lost in illusions, being lost in the fog, being lost in nightmares. And then what do you need? You need a Queen of Swords. Even if it's an evil one, they will help you to put you on track. So even if it's resistance, it will make you more aware of what you're really feeling inside and what you really want, and it's going to put you on the right track. And the Moon is a difficult card because it's testing. It's like going deep down in netherworld, and with netherworld I mean deep down in your subconscious, where you store all your shadow creatures, all the yes, kind of personality traits that you had that weren't allowed, like in this kind of situation where you needed to be nice and you needed to behave and you needed to follow other people's rules. And then you put a lot of things in the basement here in the netherworld. I call it the netherworld because it's connected to many fairy tales, and you can search our great treasure of fairy tales to get this link to how to go through the netherworld, to go through certain difficulties in your life, because we have the fairy tales as our common memory, our subconscious memory from all over the world that will help us. We have Persephone, for example, that were given to Hades as his wife by Zeus, and this wasn't really a good idea, but because it wasn't for Zeus to give her, but this happened anyway. So you are like Persephone, going down in the netherworld, doing your business down here, finding yourself, to facing a lot of dangers, to facing a lot of fears, to feel your feelings, your actual feelings, even if it's like really hard feelings, even if it's trauma, even if it's really deep trauma. The only way to go through and come out healthy on the other side is to face it and accept it and stay with it, because yes, the things that you went through may have been really terrible, but your pain isn't terrible. Your pain is just energy, it's just vibration, wants to have your attention. So stay with your pain. The pain is not the problem. The pain is there to be your guidance system through this netherworld. So take your pain in the hand and walk this path down to the netherworld. I think this Queen of Swords might going to cause you a little bit of trouble here. And it's going to be a good trouble, because you see you have the star and the moon here. So 17, 18, it's meant to be. It's like a stepping stone to something that will come and fertilize your future, I think. So it's really crucial that you do this, because you're like a little eagle's baby thrown out from the nest here, from the top of the nest here, and you're going to make your own foundation. And because of this, and because for you to find your mission, your hidden talents, you need to go down in the netherworld, because this is where you have stored them. You will find a treasure down here. Okay, so the next card for you in the future, you have the Empress. So it's very beautiful, and so you see it's like exactly what we want to see. You know, I said that your temple is your body. This is like religion, it's like society, it's like human rules and regulations, and this have given you a certain amount of security. It might have given you your daily bread by being like a company that gives you your salary, and you were cost out. And here's the Empress. So that's your temple that I told you about, like your body, the earth, being close to nature, being close to your heart, being inside your body, feeling the warmth spreading. The warmth spreading is your life force, it's your soul. So it's very crucial that it's going everywhere in your body, like you can feel the tingling in your fingertips and in your toes, and let it spread throughout the body, this your soul taking place in the body. So this is showing me you becoming like an adult. Like you don't need to follow other people's rules and regulations anymore, because you are becoming like the human beating heart and being able to guide yourself through the phases of the moon, like when the sun is not shining really brightly, and also the stars shine at night. So it might be like a dark time for your soul, but you will come out of it like really valuable, because you have learned new things about yourself, or rather you have found out new things about yourself that you had forgotten or that you had suppressed, and now they are back and you are like in full bloom. So it's very beautiful. And the next card is Five of Cups. So you're still sad about this being cast out of the eagle's nest, and it's still hurting a little bit. And but it's okay. You need to go with the pain and feel the pain. It's like you want to build bridges between people, and this might have failed in some sense. And so don't resist like your feelings. If you're feeling I don't mean like act upon your feeling. I mean feel them, like internally feel them. If you love someone and they left you, if you're feeling like you're being like marginalized in some way, just feel the feelings out of this. It's just communication. It's just like experience. It's not there to hurt you. It's there for you to have this experience. And this is why we are born on earth, to have experiences and to like put them in storage. To next time these things will happen, you probably will get like a hunch before it happens. So you'll know in pretext, because you listen to your feelings. So you never need to like shelter you again and try to be like a smart little squirrel thinking about winter time and storing things. You don't need to be like that anymore, because you are going to know intuitively when to do certain things, and when things are turning south, you are going to feel it before it happens, because you have listened to your feelings. Because your feelings is your subconscious system warning you, telling you what's going to happen, what's going to go off, so you will be prepared. But when we are feeling like this subconscious system is hurting us, we are shutting it down, and we are getting very poor by it, because then we are just like a tenth of our capacity, because we need to have the subconscious and access to the subconscious, because everything you see during a day is going to be stored somewhere, and it's going to be, the most part is going to be stored in your subconscious, and there you can like calculate things at night, and you will find out what to do next. But you need to follow your feelings, you need to follow your bliss, you need to be with yourself, you need to be with your body. If you're starting to resist it, you're starting to resist this communication system, and then you're getting lost here in the darkness. So it's okay to feel hurt. It's feedback, like that person was really important to me, this situation was really important to me, and then you know what you want for the future also, that I want that kind of person, but maybe a nicer one. Yeah, yes. And here we have a Six of Pentacles. So this is, yes, needing other persons, but nicer persons, or nicer situations overall. Maybe a better situation at the workplace, like more equal. Like you want to not have like someone, maybe you're a bit rebellious, you can see here. So maybe you want to not have people in your surrounding like making you feel low. Maybe that's the thing that's happening here, that you need to have like no martyrs or energy thieves or whatever in your surrounding. You need to surround yourself with people that's more like give and take kind of persons, that can that you can work with in an equal level. Also in relationships, that it's more balanced, that you are giving 50% and the other person is giving 50%. Not all responsibility is on the other person or on you. And this is also a more mature relationship. Like when you are cast out of the nest, if you are going to be with those people again, maybe you are going to have to give more than you did before when they were giving you everything. So it's like, yeah, it could be like that, and also the other way around, that you need to look at your relationships and see to that you are not like over functioning, stealing the show from everyone else, not being too nice, suffocating other people's attempt to also be good and do good. But it's like you need nicer situations, more balanced situations. I'm sorry for the flare, it comes from the sun coming up. It's really early here in the morning. Here we have a 5 of Swords, and it's come, you have 5, 5, 5, and this little Page of Pentacles here. So it's like you're really out in, it feels like this little page, this little solid you, the one that were like supposed to come, is really under fire here, with a lot of stress, with a lot of sadness that need to be worked through, that need to be like seen. So it's like your guidance towards seeing all those things, like how you feel with your, how you feel you can make your daily living like survive and be included in a pack, because people feel the need of having people around them, and like food security and home security, like feeling like you have a home, like you have food, like you have friends, is very crucial for our survival. And also being supported like emotionally is very important for our survival. Children that doesn't get love when they are growing up, like small infants, they are dying, because we need love, we need to be having this emotional connection to other people. So this is also a crucial need that you have. And also we need people to support our opinions, to see things like the way we do and not oppose us all the time. So it seems like you have all those things on the table right now. The only thing missing is 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is usually like having different opinions and going in different direction, not knowing exactly where to go. But here it's more like, it seems like your target, or that you feel target in some way. So we'll see what it goes with that. Yes, and here 3 of Wands. So this is only a help for you to be guided towards your future. So I said this situation, person, energy, it's like it's a resistance, but it's going to guide you towards your new beginning, even if it feels like really horrible, and that you are being like targeted in some way. It's actually a help for you to find like what you are going to do. It's going to help you to find your true destiny. 5 of Swords can sometimes be a person like bullying you, or trying to like outsmart you, or trying to win over you, trying to be better than you, trying to show off, like maybe lying a little bit about you, since you have the Moon card here. Illusions, like maybe they are doing some shadow work, but it's just to get your attention, because it's like maybe you are also doing this to yourself, like feeling less about yourself, not supporting yourself emotionally, not thinking the best thoughts about yourself. So it's just like, see how now what you're creating, and this resistance is only there to like show you the way into your new future, where you can start again and like build your dreams, build your new tomorrow. So I'll see if I can show you this from above without the flares. So there you see, and it's 5, 5, 5, and here's the pages, and the new stability for you will come after some heartache, some shadow work, like something that's doing during the night. The night is usually like sadness, it's darkest before the dawn, but it's for you to grow up this, and for you to find like your true place on earth, like why you are here, what you're supposed to give. And but it's going to some difficult hardships here, so it's not going to be easy, but it's in the end it's going to show you the way forward. So just take the information from this, and accept the situations, because if it's already there, it's no need to resist it. Just go with the flow and see what's coming out of it. So it looks at the looks of it, it's like not with the Tower and the Moon, it's of course it's big things, but it's on a scale when you will look back, you maybe won't even remember this situation in 10 years. So it's not going to be the worst case scenario for some of you. For some of you, it's going to be more troublesome, but it looks very stable, like you're going to come out of it in one piece, and even better, like being able to actually find the way forward through this. But you need to walk through your illusions a little bit first. So we'll see. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for my dear Cancer viewers. So, okay, we have the Desert Prince here and the Arrow Master. And also it felt out the Map Maker of Destiny. So you see the Map Maker of Destiny, it's this card you see here. Like being able to fulfill your destiny. You're going to know in the end of it all. You're going to know what you're going to do. You're going to know more. You're going to find your way through here because of some resistance. You are going to be led to the right place to be. It's like those mapped stations on your road, like the train track is your destiny, and you come to certain stations that are like destined, and what you're doing there, how you're fulfilling yourself will actually like write how can you say how much fulfilling this life will be for you with what you attended when you came down and what actually went down. So, and here's the Desert Prince. So the Desert Prince is actually like this bird, this eagle person being cast outside the nest, and so it's like you feel a little betrayed. You feel like you need to make it on your own, but you see you have your strength there, and also the moon here, and this pyramid is showing about a lot of your knowledge that's hidden from you, and that I want you to find here when you go through this netherworld thing, like a bit depressed and going deeper down in your feelings, because there you're going to find your talents and your like your true self. And sometimes this could be a person also on the outside, like detaching from you, not really wanting to be with you. It could be the Queen of Swords that's like detaching themselves from you, making you feel like abandoned. But usually it's depicted like this Page of Swords kind of person, like an orphan that needs to take care of themselves. So it's like a deserty period, but it's for you to build some kind of new foundation for you that's coming from you and made by you, and it's through you. So, and here you have also the Arrow Master. So it's a very good card when you want to create something. It's how you attract things. You dream about a thing, you decide what you want, and then you shoot it off to the stars here, the stars, and it will find its goal. So it can also be like depicted here, like these swords are finding their goal, even if it's not like nice to target this kind of beautiful moth here, or no, it's a dragonfly, sorry. But anyway, we had a lot of squares. We had it in the pyramids also, but here's a lot of, no, not squares, but triangles. And triangles is depicting your soul and your soul's knowledge. So it's like a lot of things are falling here down from the sky. It's arrows, like it's like you finding your knowledge again. It's like you finding both your knowledge again, and then you're being able to follow, to find your goal, like why you are here, to find your true destiny. So it's it looks really nice, like you have a plate here. And when it comes to love, it's not it seems like you're a little bit standing on your own 2 feet right now. You may have like a stable love relationship through all this hardship here, but it's something else going on. It's like more like it's going on something with your self-esteem, and like to be guided to why you are here and things like this. So but it could be like you have some kind of martyr person, or very stubborn person, very detached person, like opposing you. She has her back turned against you here, and here you have your back turned against us, but it's like you're leaving into the future here. So but it could be a little bit of mother issues, maybe leaving the nest and things like that. It doesn't seem like it's a relationship breakdown on like love relationship level. It's more looking like something like with the social system, work, friends, family, things like this. So you might still have support from your partner, and if you want to find someone, it seems like it could be happening here. It could be like you're going out and meet other people. You want to be in love and share love with someone here. Scribe or writer. Yes, okay. Scribe or writer, it could be like soul contracts. So that came for Leo yesterday, about the soul contracts that we write when we are in a difficult situation. We may start to resist things like, I will never do this again. I will, yeah, okay, it's something with your finances and destiny. So yes, it's definitely like why you are here, and finances is values. It's the value you have on yourself. It's the value other people have on you. This is a place of value, the earth. It's the foundation to all the economy. If we are killing off the earth, we will have no economy. Like we will be really poor, more poor than cockroaches, and they are the only one that's going to survive. Maybe, or maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, this is a place of value. Everything that we have that's valuable come from the earth. So it's also showing some other truth that you are really valuable, and you are like life force, and your true intentions here is what's valuable for you, like why you are here. And it's like it's written in some sense, and it's your destiny, and it's about your value, or the value you can create by being yourself. And that value doesn't have to be in money. It can be like in helping other people, making the world a better place, because you have the Page of Pentacles, and that's like how to beautify the earth, make it like a more lively place. And so it's something to do with your destiny here, the train tracks, and finances, the High Priestess, this place of value. You need to create a new place of value for yourself, like your own place of value. And this is like puzzling me a little bit, but I think it's about rewriting your destiny, like rewriting those old soul contracts, and not falling into the same pitfalls. You have a lot of them here: five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Five of Swords. And the Tower event and the Moon here, it's like trying to show you how you have been like telling yourself, like, well, it's no need, I won't ever. It's like the Desert Prince trying to survive, telling themselves, like, you know, when you are abandoned, you tell, I will never speak to that person again. That's a soul contract, and it's going to haunt you. It's karma. This is how we create karma for ourselves, by making those decisions, because we want to avoid pain. So what you need to do is not writing. It's like you're going to resolve actually those old soul contracts that you have made here with all the fives. So maybe you're going to see instead what you have written before, like what you have decided to not do, or to not. I won't ever attend to such a situation again. I will never have a boss again. I will never have this kind of situation again. So and this is karma you have created for yourself by doing this. So okay, my dear Cancer, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and also for commenting. I'm really grateful for all of your attention, and for making me being able to do this. It's really making me happy. So I hope it's of good use for you as well. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at my email in the description box below the video. And also I would like to meet you again in the beginning of November. So you're welcome back then when I'm releasing the next video for Cancer. Okay, take really good care until then. Bye bye.